Miraidon is one of the premier Pokemon of Scarlet and Violet. His ability, Hadron Engine, sets electric terrain and boosts his special attack while on the terrain. Now that a good electric terrain setter has been introduced, we can finally play with the future Pokemon at their full potential. No longer reliant on a booster energy, the future Pokemon can hold other powerful items while still enjoying a stat buff from their Quark Drive ability. On top of supporting his future Paradox allies, Miraidon also has an insanely powerful attack in Electro Drift. Electro Drift is an electric attack with base 100 damage. The electric terrain then boosts that attack by 50%, and then Miraidon's special attack by another 33%. If the electric terrain is active, it's very common for this attack to one-shot any Pokemon that doesn't resist it. Hello everyone, this is VGC Mike back again with more Regulation G content. This time I'll be featuring a Miraidon team. My Miraidon set is all about optimizing Miraidon's ability to switch in and out to set and reset the electric terrain. Full Switch helps against opposing teams that have Rillaboom or Indeedee. This way we can immediately switch out while doing damage to reset the terrain whenever we need to. Full Switch also synergizes nicely with Draco Meteor. Since Draco Meteor lowers your special attack, you can switch out immediately afterward to reset your stat drop. I've also chosen to run the Covert Cloak, so that Miraidon can't be prevented from switching out against a Rillaboom or Incineroar with Fake Out. Covert Cloak can also act like a clear amulet in some ways for special attackers, since you don't care about Intimidate, and the main moves that lower stats in this format are Snarl and Icy Wind. Leading with Miraidon and Entei can be really satisfying into opposing Incineroars because he can't Intimidate or Fake Out either Pokemon. The other Pokemon on this team are meant to help maximize our chances of countering the common threats in the format by gaining the advantage with speed control. Iron Bundle is the fastest possible Icy Wind user after the electric terrain is set up. We have Tornadus for Tailwind support, and we even have Porygon 2 with Trick Room, which can be used to either reverse a Trick Room or to fight in Trick Room against faster restricted Pokemon like Calyrex Shadow Rider, or against opposing Tailwind teams. None of the Pokemon on this team are max speed except for Iron Bundle, so it's actually possible to set Trick Room and run through certain teams with Porygon 2, Entei, and Iron Boulder. Iron Boulder can be especially punishing once he has the speed advantage, whether it's Trick Room or Tailwind or Icy Wind support, because you can't stall with Protect against his Mighty Cleave attack. The decision to build a team around Miraidon was actually voted on by the viewers of this channel, so if you want me to build around a specific restricted Pokemon, comment the Pokemon's name below and I'll add it to a poll in the community tab. Also, if you like this type of content, consider subscribing. It really helps the channel and we are currently trying to pass 500 subscribers. With that out of the way, let's jump into some battles. Okay, the Miraidon versus the Koraidon match. Entei looks pretty good. I don't see a Trick Room setter, so could just go Tornadus, Entei. I mean, Bundle actually looks pretty good too. Question is, do we want the Boulder? I think we'll be fine without him. We could have brought him instead of Entei maybe, but I like the fact that we're going to get our Sacred Fire boosted up, and I like the fact that he can't be flinched, and that we have the Assault Vest is nice into a couple of the Pokemon too. Okay. I'm just going to Tailwind. And we do have to worry about Heatran switching in here, but we do have Stomping Tantrum, so... Alright. No Heatran switch in, which is good. Yep. Terrifier seems like it's going to be common. And that was one of the reasons I didn't want to go there. It's only a 50% chance is really good for burn, but I did not really want to, risk whether or not, I'd rather just take the KO on Flutter Mane. then even if they didn't Terrify, or just go for that for the burn chance. Okay, so they're going to go right after Entei. Essentially trade Entei for Flutter Mane and a Tailwind, which is not bad. Okay. Taunt is actually pretty safe because we have Tailwind up, so we know we're faster. They would have to have Mental Herb, which is possible. Yeah, it's possible, but pretty unlikely. Yeah, we just knock out Miraidon now that he's not resistant to electric. And whoever their last Pokemon is, we can just ignore, or not ignore. Yeah, we don't want to ignore Landorus. Who we can ignore is the Tornadus, because presumably their last, or their only move would be like Bleak Wind. So we could yeah, if we missed Draco Meteor, that could be pretty bad. But we're gonna resist flying attacks. If they have Icy Wind, it should do a little damage, but yeah, we're chunking with that now that it's single target. Yeah, it does almost nothing. And we can't even get speed drops on our Miraidon because we're Covert Cloak. Yeah, I mean, they should forfeit here, but we'll just full switch out, reset our attack. Alright, Calyrex Shadow. Yeah, they have a lot of stuff. Kind of like our team. They have Trick Room, they have Tailwind, they have Terrain. I think Entei and Porygon are fine. Bring Iron. I gotta make sure I'm not bringing everything weak to Landorus just in case. Yeah, I think Miraidon Iron Bundle's safer. So we kind of have our slower mode up front, and then we can bring in the fast mons once we have terrain control. Okay. Okay, I got an attack increase, which is not the best, but I think what we'll do is we'll set up a Trick Room and Snarl. Then this covers for Follow Me. Yeah, let's see if they go Expanding Force. They do. Yeah, we could have just switched in Miraidon there. Snarl did not do a lot of damage either, which is interesting. Alright, so this time I think we just go after Indeedee. I'll Snarl one more time. Okay, that's what I thought they were gonna do. That's not gonna do it, unfortunately. So I think what we do here is Trick Room. And send in Miraidon. Get rid of the Expanding Force, which I'm sure they're just going to use again. So this should be much weaker. Okay, and then they're going to use Imprison. So now we will, yeah, we're gonna have to still force them to make up some good. You can follow me. Actually, no, follow me doesn't even cover. Yeah, we're safe here. They're probably gonna switch somebody out, I would guess. But yeah, follow me. We would actually get a knockout here because we'll knock out Entei and then Foul Play should knock out Calyrex. If they Terra Calyrex, that would be a okay, they're just going to go Expanding Force. I'm totally fine with that. I guess they were attacking with Entei. Yeah, I think we go Bundle now. Knowing that we're going to get the knockout here. And we have terrain control for the rest of the game. Yep. So they needed to Terra there, basically. Okay, Tornadus. And Fluttermane. Yeah, I feel like we have good odds here. I'm actually going to recover with Porygon. Actually, yeah. I'm just trying to decide on who I want to Terra, actually. So I'll recover and Icy Wind seems good. They might quit. I mean, they still have two very good Pokemon here, but Entei is totally fine into both of these, honestly. Icy Wind is going to be really good. Alright. Terra Fairy. So yeah, maybe I should have Terra Poisoned on Porygon. We'll see if we live. We do. Special attack fell. Who did we miss? Okay, Tornadus. That's probably the better of the two. So now I'm going to use the Terra Poison. And it doesn't matter that we have the special attack drop because we got the attack increase anyway, right? Yeah, so this is one of those Porygons that is minus speed. So that when you use Terra Blast, you can actually have like a decent attack stat. I'm going to try to Encore Tornadus, I think. Is there any reason to do? No, we just spam Icy Wind. We don't have to get fancy like that. So let's see if Bleak Wind plus Moonblast takes out Porygon. Moonblast should do half of what it did last time. Okay. I'm glad I did not Encore. Okay, we just straight up avoided it. Okay, we avoided both. I don't think it matters. I mean, it does if it would pick up the knockout, I guess. But with us getting the Icy Wind off next, us outspeeding Fluttermane, the fact that we outspeed Fluttermane with Iron Bundle already basically guaranteed us the game. So yeah, that was a physical attack there. So putting the download ability to use here. So yeah, download increases either your attack or your special attack based on the Pokemon across from Porygon. So we were across from Entei. Entei has a higher special defense, a lower defense, so it increases the attack. And then that's really great with Terra Blast, because Terra Blast, the damage is based on whichever stat is higher. And that can change. So if someone like intimidated Porygon a bunch of times, it would start to be a special attack instead. Or if they used a bunch of snarls, then it would become a physical attack. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of overkill, but I'll just use Recover and then Freeze Dry. But yeah, battle's canceled. Definitely a good Porygon game there. Regidrago. This team's got a lot going on. Miraidon. Iron Boulder, maybe? Or Entei? Entei seems pretty safe. Boulder seems good. I'll bring Porygon. Because our Pokemon are already generally faster looking. I'm actually more worried about like Trick Room going up from the Glade or something. Not being able to stop that. If we bring Porygon, we should be able to reverse it. Okay. I mean, Superior, yeah, it can't really damage us here. So I'm going to Electro Drift and Sacred Fire. Protect would be really good, obviously, but I mean, what are you doing if you're just going to... Yep, okay. So that's why I wanted to go with just like a strong neutral electric attack into Superior as well. Okay. Leaf Storm. We resist that, so it's fine. Do we knock out? Yeah, we just knock out. Okay, sweet. So we get a Sacred Fire into the Thunderous as well. And they already used their Terra. Okay. Thought we missed it there. Wow. Burn? No burn. Alright, that's sick. Alright, here's Glade. And we double Glade because I do not want Trick Room going up. Okay, they're gonna weaken us, but this does massive damage, so it'll still probably do like 40%, I bet. Over 50. That means that was a one-hit KO for sure. Yeah. And here's the Lugia. So we just Volt Switch out. And Snarl. Yeah, Snarl's good. I was going to Sacred Fire for damage and a burn chance, but Snarl's pretty good. Yep. So we are about to make them regret using that to move, because we knocked out anyway, and now all of those debuffs are gone. And if they don't quit, we're about to reveal the power of the Boulder. Alright, so we just broke multi-scale and dropped the special attack. And we actually resist this because we are a psychic Pokemon ourselves. And they can't get a special defense drop either, because we have a clear amulet. So we'll go Mighty Cleave. And I think I can't tell. Actually, it looks like they might be missing like 1 HP. Yeah, they have to cancel. I think Mighty Cleave was about to one-shot them. Okay, we got a mirror match. I do like our chances here. Yeah, Bundle seems good. And Terra Fairy, Miraidon also seems good. Do we want to match their Tailwind? Could bring Porygon. Because of the Basculegion. Basculegion's kind of spooking me out a little bit. Okay, so we both lead. Miraidon. And mine's actually faster, I think it's saying. Yeah. Which is interesting because I'm not max speed. I'm just gonna Terra Fairy, Electro Drift, and Icy Wind. So we could definitely get punished if they Electro Drifted us, now that we don't resist electric, but you'd kind of have to be willing to use an electric attack into a resisted Pokemon at that point. Okay. They're going Terra Normal. I don't know if that saves you. That does big damage to Miraidon too. Speed fell on both. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're gonna get the Electro Drift off. Yep, oh, it was critical. I don't think that mattered. Electro Drift does insane damage to like everything. You have to resist it, basically. What you really have to do is... Oh, okay, so they did go Electro Drift. On Bundle, though. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't even think this thing lives. And Bundle kind of... Yeah, they just canceled. Probably because they think the crit mattered. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they just realized that they have no chances, but... I don't know what the point of the Terra Normal was. Maybe they thought I was just going freeze dry or something.